So today we're going to interview Eve. She is a Mohawk Native American who served some time in two New York State women's correctional facilities. And today we're going to discuss her time in those two correctional facilities. And her experiences. So first we'll start off with you, Avita, and what it is that you would like to discuss in regards to what happened to you during those times. And which correctional facilities, if you're comfortable discussing. So
Absolutely.
Okay.
So I'll start with Albion. So at Albion's like it's very strict. It's supposed to be a medium prison, but it's really like feels like a max prison. But I know that when I was sentenced with a medical court order from the Supreme Court that docs was to make sure that all my medical was taken care of, everything right down to scratch. So I left Clayton County and I went to Bedford, and when I was in Bedford, I was in the infirmary for 4 months because I fell in the shower in county jail and tore something in my knee. I think it was a tendon. So I was in there for 4 months, and then they let me out with, in an agreement because I have this court order, so nobody really wants to, So I leave Bedford when I got to Albion. The problem is people have a job and they don't connect with each other. So one will hold information and not tell the other where the other really needs that information.
So there's a form of miscommunication among the people at the correctional facility, or is it?
It's with the inmates in the correctional facility. Well, it's with the COs and the nursing staff. Like I had a big problem. I was arguing with these people and everything for months, and then come to find out, they then checked on it that I really did have a medical court order, and everything changed then. Everything changed. Like them assisting me and stuff, it changed, but it changed for the positive sometimes, because sometimes they just didn't want to bother with me. So the nursing is a problem everywhere. Bedford, Albion, Taconic. The other thing is that these people think that they can do whatever they want and inmates are dumb. I'm saying that because I, as an inmate, caught a nurse practitioner falsifying medical documents, and I proved it because it was my medical document she falsified. And so she had to leave, and they gave me I got a paper to amend my medical file, but if I amended it, that means that she had to keep her job. So I didn't amend that file.
Were there any outside resources that might have been available to you, like through tribal, because you're Mohawk? So did you reach out to them to see if there was anything that they could do to help you through the Bureau of Indian Affairs or through the through tribal in Aguasasne?
So, that's funny you asked that. So, when I was in Albion, I was the facilitator, the temporary facilitator for the Native Americans. And we had a day where we would do ballroom writing, which is, soul and stuff, culture and stuff. And then we had a day where we would just like discuss like the things that are going on and problems we're having, and I would just have that. When it comes to ceremonies, though, ceremonies, people from outside our families were allowed to come in, and we all could sit down together and eat together and celebrate our. So, yeah. I wouldn't say that they were very helpful because I had to write a few times to people. I know the chaplain, the female chaplain, she had the audacity to jump in my face and then turn around and call the girl a liar. Yeah.
So would you say that your cultural or religious beliefs were protected, or did you have to fight for those rights to practice them while you were incarcerated?
No. I had to fight for our rights. When I say I say the girls, because there are girls that just don't want to stand up and they're afraid to. And they'll just accept whatever. Well, you're out of your mind because this is our right. And if they don't know about it, well, then this is the time for them to learn.
Mm-hmm. Now, referencing back to your medical, what type of stipulations did the judge that sentenced you have in this court order that you said that went to docs?
He wrote that any injuries that I may have, including severe, right to minor, not there to be looked at and taken care of and medically treated.
Okay. And do you feel that in both of the correctional facilities that you mentioned, one did better? Would you say that one correctional facility honored that more than the other, or was it equally a fight for that to be honored?
It's both. It's both.
Okay. Did you have any injuries while you were in prison?
Like I said, the only injury I had was my knee when I fell out of the shower.
So how would you describe your time in incarceration?
I
How would you describe your time in the women's correctional facility?
It's hard to explain. It's hard to say about the time because when I was there, I was sober the whole time. The whole time. I'm so proud of myself. And then I had this problem with this ASAT instructor who swung at me, and the sergeant stopped or whatever. I didn't get kicked out. I stayed in her class. Like they just do things backwards. Like you should took me out of the class and put me in another one. No, but a month later, they wanted to say that I admitted for use, but That's the first step, is when you're not in denial anymore for the 12 steps of sobriety.
Mhm.
So I got kicked out for something that's positive for the 12 steps of sobriety. But she never kicked me out though when she and I went toe to toe in the hall in front of the officers.
Now, are you able to file a grievance in a situation like that?
Yes, you can. You just go to the grievance office and just ask them, say, can I get a grievance, please? And she'll give you one. Sometimes she'll help you.
And did you file one in that case?
Yes, it did. I actually filed 3 in that case.
And what were the findings?
I don't know. I came home. I
Okay,
just know that they put me in ESAT for 20 or 90-day program. They put me in there for 21 days.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, those are all the questions I had for you. So,
Okay.
thank you for your interview. And that's it.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.